Segment 3, yeah.
It's on now. Sorry, my thing died, so we're back.
It eats batteries fast, so that's good to know.
Yeah, that's good.
That's why they tell you you need a few batteries, I guess.
Have you worked with the vet for the 10 years? I mean, the entire time that you've had her?
Yeah,
Yeah.
longer, because I've been
Oh, you've
doing
been
this
there
for
for a long
like 13
time.
years.
Oh, that's not
So
good.
I've been at this in SF for 5.
Haven't you decided to be a veterinarian right now?
No, because I like doing the nurse stuff. Being a vet's way more boring. Plus you have to talk to
But there's so
people
much more money, though.
Not really that much. Like their school bills and stuff are
Like,
They're intense.
I know, it's like going to school to be a doctor.
they don't make that much more than we do. It's kind of sad.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's some, but they're paying us
Not
too
all.
long, so
Yeah.
I'm good.
So when you take her there, they don't, she can, you know, she's not involved with other dogs or anything else?
No, she'll sometimes, like, she doesn't have food there, so there's not that issue. She'll bark sometimes, like, if somebody, like, walks about right in front of her cage, like, if the other dog will start barking too that is back there. But she's usually fine.
And I was wondering, is she toy motivated as opposed to food? Like if you were walking her, I guess you don't want to walk her with any toy either because somebody can come and steal it from her.
Yeah, I mean, toys would probably be better, I think. She does like toys, but she loves balls, so she would be super focused on the ball for sure. And to the point of it's actually kind of annoying, like if I take her somewhere and don't play ball, I have to hide the ball for the walk there, because it's too annoying. So I don't know how well that'll work for walking, but then she won't go pee, she'll just want the ball.
Does she just hold it? Does she just keep it in her mouth or does she drop it?
She'll drop it, she'll want to throw
Throw,
it.
she will. That's her thing. She's like, no, throw.
Yeah, just
Nobody just walks. She just keeps it in her mouth and will walk with it forever and ever.
yeah.
Which is good. Then it gives her something to keep herself like occupied, her mouth occupied, I guess, so she doesn't steal somebody else's
It
ball.
definitely would get her attention though, but it would be a little too much.
Obviously, they love banana bones.
Yeah, no banana bones.
Those are very popular here.
My dogs love them too.
Yeah, and she doesn't ever guard like banana bone from the cat, like she doesn't.
Because the cat's not, maybe it's obviously not.
Yeah, she's not really interested in it, and like the cat, you know, like I said, the cat bullies her, she'll like block her
She's
from
not even
coming up
really
the
that
stairs.
pushy for attention either, which is nice. She's not, some dogs just get in your face all the time. You can go occupy yourself a little bit, huh?
Sometimes she can be needier than others.
Is she a jumpy greeter?
More so with the gate now, where we have
she's
to
a
like
leaper
have
and a
them.
barker.
Yeah,
with the
she'll
gate.
leap and bark when people like that. That's why I like to have like don't have people knock on the door too, because that sets them off already in a bad tone, because they'll both start barking and getting too excited. So we should try to do like have someone greet and then they come and say hi to her and then she's fine, but she'll jump up at the gate.
Oh. You just wanna, if she was at the door though, she probably, well, obviously she barked at somebody, but she, I mean, I saw it as soon as she met you, she kinda just had to sniff you for a minute. Did she jump up? I can't remember.
She's
She
not
didn't-
really-
No,
just
she
didn't
didn't jump.
Yeah, she's not a jumper.
Yeah, that's good.
She at least knows that that's not.
Yeah, she's a sniffer.
She has to sniff, and she'll usually bark at people a little bit when she first sees them, and then once they say hi to her, she's fine.
I'd probably back away if you were barking at me when I first seen you. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
don't bite me.
She pretty much likes everyone who comes over.
Mm-hmm.
She's never bit anybody. She's only bit Inky.
Mm-hmm.
Only your
Or an
sister.
Inky. Typical thing. But, you know, she's never showed any aggression towards people. Like I said, I can stick my hands in her food or
Yeah.
mess with her toys, take them out of her mouth. She doesn't care about that stuff. Anything that my niece is used to want her to get her stuff and play with her, so she's very used to it.
It's funny. It's like just animals that don't take, and dogs probably, obviously. It's not really a big deal for the cat.
Yeah, she doesn't care.
I wonder if it's really just sneaky.
Yeah.
You're never gonna find out, but I wonder if it just has something to do with your own. Although, I guess if Bodie came in here and stole her toy, she'd be like, oh no, you're not vengeance, that you
What
boys.
happened with her in the
Yeah.
past with another dog getting into her food?
So she was fine up to like I had a roommate that had this big Chesapeake retriever, and
That's what
when
you
this
said.
issue started, she was about almost 2, and they were fine together for a long time, and then they were eating dinner and he attacked her over food, and then you know, we separated them for a while and took a break and we were fine, and then it happened again maybe 2 weeks after that in the backyard. They were playing fall, and then she bit her over the
So
ball.
she was the recipient of the
Yeah,
vaccine.
and then that was
she's
when-
done.
after
Oh,
that,
he did it to her.
She was sensitive about stuff.
So it's like that single event, that's what, Ben told me about that.
Yeah, and that's when she started, like, I was, for a while, so like we were separating them and having them, you know, not be together, that we picked up all the toys and stuff and fed them separately. And then for a little while, I had my mom's dogs, and that's when she started doing like the growling at them when they were around and she had food, so we just separated them. And then she didn't have any dogs around for a long time, she just had the cat, who she didn't give a fuck about. And then when we started seeing each other, I was very careful, like we were kind of very like, let's
Cause
just
you already
see.
knew the problem.
Cause I already
We never
knew.
fed them together, right?
They were in the same room, we did do that a few
But
times,
we
but they were
didn't,
always,
like,
yeah,
it
we
was
always
very
had them
structured.
separate, it was very structured. We were always very careful with that stuff, and the same thing, like I would pick up a lot of like her favorite toys and put those away. And they would play together and stuff, and they definitely had shared toys a few times, and like would snuggle and stuff, and they were fine for about 8 or 9 months, and then we were at Sarah's grandpa's, and she just, I think he tried to get in the bag where the food was that we were packing up for the car, and Apple put down her ears and started walking towards her, and I was across the room, and I just knew that I was like, oh shit, and then one of them, she'd already grabbed her.
And that was that first event.
Mhm.
Okay.
But the first, no, the very, between them two, but the very first one, he said was with the Chesapeake Bay when she
Oh
was,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
she was
on
2
the
years
other end.
old.
But with Inky, it was
Yeah.
over food.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Mm.
Our bags, well, it's like my bags of stuff too, which I'm sure can help them.
Yeah.
See, I like dog kissing, so yes, I do.
Hers are pretty sweet, too.
Yeah, she doesn't have bad breath like
And that's
Bodie.
Sticky like it.
Stinky have issues
Yeah.
apparently. Which are the worst.